Hey traders, Mike here with you. Watch this video for Monday, May 1st. May, can you believe it or not, right? Time's flying. All right, so the SPY, another strong day on Friday. And as I like to do, I want to do a little hat tip to some of the members in there. I don't know how smart it is for me to continuously point out that the room I started in 2004 doesn't need me, right? That might not be that smart to do, but I love that fact, right? I love the fact that you guys just find some great stuff to trade, and I'm not even needed in there. Every once in a while, I'll find one too, right? But the teamwork in there is amazing. So let me slide this over. Nicholas CXAI, red to green, 1089 with a high of day 1098, which is only 9 cents above. So the implication there is back through the open. Probably going to get through the high. It's already on the watch list because it's been a recent high flyer. So it's not some random symbol either. And look what happens when it breaks 1089. I mean, it just goes nuts, right? Great post there. Jacob D on UCAR pointed out that it topped out at 670 and the high was 680. I didn't capture all the screenshots needed for this, but it's still worth pointing out. You notice he did that within less than 2 minutes into the session. And these are 5-minute candles. So all that happened in the opening couple minutes. And by the way, I believe it hit 680 after he pointed that out. And then as it curled back up, I think it was Kevin P, and that's the screenshot I didn't capture, pointed that it was back to the high. So now you all know that 680 was the high this morning and the high yesterday, right? So that, and it was also in that space where everything was flying. So that was sort of a teamwork effort by Jacob D and then Kevin P with the reminder, hey, it's right back up. So 680 became the obvious 2-day high break the way we define it, and it absolutely ripped too. Let me do that one last. Kevin P gave us HKD. That whole Chinese space was ripping. He put over 8 is interesting. You notice that was 6 minutes in that he posted it right there. But a little bit later in the morning, I think we got another heads up by maybe Kevin, maybe some others too, that it was getting back near the highs. So it breaks 8 and you can see what happens. We love those entries that work right away, right? And then later in the day, Kevin P again, HUDI may have one more trade left in it. Second mouse through 9. I loved that idea because the earlier high was not far above and we're in the afternoon. And with what TOP did the day before, I think shorts are probably going to be a little quicker to cover, right? Because they're short and short and short, and then all of a sudden it's back near the highs and the end of day is coming and they couldn't wait to get out. So that's why that 9 break, I liked it so much, and it ended up going to almost 15. So some amazing posts again in the room, and I'm going to keep this short because the grandkids have granted me or bestowed upon me a pretty nasty sore throat, right? So I'm going to keep this short now. HKD, what are we watching for Monday? Let me zoom in a little bit. I doubt this will come into play or any of these because the TOP started them all, and TOP and after hours went down to 58.10. So that whole thing may be over, but who knows? The chart is still interesting though. This thing topped out at 920, and then you look back here, topped out at exactly 920 again on April 11th. So this is sort of a breakout stock over 920. So it goes on watch. HUDI, already talked about that big move. It's worth noting in after hours, this went all the way down to 670 though, right? So you got that late day trade, and then it kind of sold off. So who knows if it's going to be in play at all. APYX, nice volume for that stock, topped out at 366 back here, topped out at 373. So back through Friday's high, then maybe you take out that high. So you kind of have a stacked catalyst scenario. CXAI is nothing less than just a recent high flyer that's making big moves, so it goes on the chart. LICN, I think, got lumped in with the whole Chinese thing, so who knows, but it goes on watch. ENPH, that solar play that got decimated here on earnings, did have kind of a nice bottoming tail, little hammer candle on Friday, so we'll see if that bounce continues on Monday. Wait, I don't love this one on EYPT, but it did finally get down to the buy zone on the daily. I wish I'd have been watching for a 6 flush. I wonder if that was even clean. How it happened early on Friday. But anyway, a strong close on that one. And it's weird. Now it looks a little different. Let's see. I've got it closing at 627. So the candle changed a little bit. But either way, oh wait, that's because I didn't put up EYPT. Duh. Never mind. I got it confused with ENPH. Anyway, told you I don't feel well. That one goes on watch because it did turn in the buy zone there on Friday. COUR is the next one I meant to put up. Nice volume there. Let's see where we top out. Topped out at 1253. You know, maybe through the half on Monday if it sets up clean the way we look, knowing that 1253 is Friday's high. Certainly nice volume and a strong close. And then lastly, ALXO. We had this pop back here, and now we're flagging. So that's interesting too. Hopefully we'll find some nice gappers in the pre-market to add to the list. And that's it for me. I'm done babbling. See you in chat.